Welcome to quite possibly the most beautiful theme park you have never heard of. This is Phantasialand, located just a short 30-minute drive from Cologne Airport. This, in my opinion, is the most immersive, picturesque and beautiful theme park I have ever been to. Now, as much as I live, breathe and sleep theme parks, I decided to bring with me someone who does not. Say hello to Josh.
Hello.
Josh here has not been to a theme park since he was about 8, and I think some of his reactions will help to show you why Phantasialand is a masterpiece. Good morning, here from Phantasialand in Germany. My name is Reese Hawthorne, and today we are at Phantasialand, and I'm just absolutely thrilled to be at this park. And oh man, I'm getting emotional already. We've only just walked in. Wow, I'm gonna bawl my eyes out, man. You know, it's been a dream to visit this place since I was like 12. I'm 18 now. So come with me as I try not to cry. And oh my god, just
point the camera that way.
Enjoy our day here at Phantasialand. Wow. I feel so bad for crying because I feel like a Disney adult when they see the kids castle. I tell you what, it does take a hell of a lot to absolutely blow me away. And we've only probably been stood in here for about 5 minutes. Oh my goodness, this is just incredible. You know, I'm speechless, and we've only touched not even a quarter of the park. You know, it's still settling in for me that I'm actually here. You know, from watching, I can't put it into words. Like I said, I've wanted to come here since I was like a kid, and seeing videos and you know, it's just mind-boggling. It's insane. So we're going to be heading to Taron first this morning because it is a special day for me.
100th ride.
It is going to be my 100th coaster credit. So we are heading to Taron as I currently sit on 99. And I'm so looking forward to this day out, man. I am absolutely thrilled to be at this amazing park. I think we're going the wrong way. I think that's the that's the main issue. We want to go that way. Right, we'll see you over once we get towards Klugheim and Taron. After our premature attempt to escape this new world we found ourselves in, we found our way into the first land in the park, Klugheim. This area is a mythological village based upon Norse culture. The roaring heart of this area? Taron. And when I say raw, there's so much to take. I mean it. I can't even begin to process everything. There's just so much to look at. You know, it's oh my god,
reasonably awesome.
Yeah, exactly, mate. That is the only way I can think to describe it. It is just awesome. It's just about to dispatch. Oh my word. I don't know how I can still be walking in and be speechless. I've never ever like felt this way in a park before. It's just mental watching.
Well, the entrance is there for the building, so we're not far. The queue is moving really fast.
Yeah, I apologise for how like, I don't know how to put it into words, but like how, you know, I know I'm normally a lot more like structurized, but it's just, there's so much to take in. I'm just baffled. I am actually baffled at how incredible this park has been. We haven't even done a ride yet. Listen, I'm just going to say it now. Like I said, I haven't even done a ride. Get to this park if you ever think about it. Just do it. You can do it for an amazing amount of value. I think I've done this trip for about £500 for the two of us, excluding transport on the other side and stuff. And yeah, just get yourself out here and come enjoy it. Advertised 70 minutes for Taron. We'll see how long we wait. We are towards the front of the queue. I reckon it could be half an hour, 40 minutes personally. But wow, I'll speak to you probably when we come up Taron. My 100th coaster cred.
So after we began our wait for Taron, I was thinking it would be nice to take you on a ride with us. Unfortunately, we cannot, because of this. Yeah, since Fly opened at Phantasialand, the park has stopped allowing on-ride filming. However, we shall be bringing you on a few of the alternate experiences. Anyways, here is our thoughts on Taron.
What a way to start off our day here at Phantasialand with a ride there on Taron, becoming my 100th ever roller coaster credit. Wow, what a coaster that was. I was insanely worried about going on this because I'm, you know, someone who is like, you know, when you watch POVs of Taron, you're like, whoa, it looks quick, but it looks like there's nothing. But wow, there is so much to that coaster. You have to come and ride that. That is fantastic. Just an overall brilliant way to start the day here. Highlight of the ride. Oh, I hate to admit it, it's that second launch. I don't normally like to say that about launch coasters because I know it's the gimmick, but that second launch was absolutely fantastic. So aggressive, so forceful, and just overall fantastic. Get yourself to Phantasialand just for Taron. Would you like to make any comments, Mr. Burton?
That thing was the most insane roller coaster ride anything I've ever done. That specifically the second launch, but that right hand corner, well, going into the left, you get whipped so hard, it's unreal, honestly.
Honestly, yeah, like I've heard a lot about like intimate snappy elements, but I was not expected to physically get flung from the side, like literally out the back of my seat. I have my back fully pressed in and I literally got whipped out. So we're just heading out of Klugheim. It is a very busy day here at Phantasialand today. I wanted to go get some shots back there by Taron, obviously, but I haven't had much time. There's so many people in the area to the point it's spilling out the queue line. But oh my god, what a part this is. This is just so special, and it's amazing how in the space of 40 minutes you can just fall in love with something like this. I think we're going to head towards Mystery Castle now, aren't we?
Yep, sounds like a plan.
Yeah, we're going to head towards Mystery Castle, probably have a toilet break on the way there. I don't know much about Mystery Castle. I'll try and keep it, I'll do like a little spoiler section for it. But all I know about it is it's got like 2 different cycles, and that is it. So, I'll see you when we're over at Mystery Castle. There we go then, advertised wait for Mystery Castle is 10 minutes at the minute. Very interested to give this a go. It's massive. You can't see it, there's a tree in the way at the minute, but it's in this giant, like, I think it's like 200 foot tall, this castle. And it just looks incredible. Like, look at that. The scale of it in person is mental. Like, I knew it was huge, but just, you know, seeing these things in person and just coming here to experience it all, it's so different. Like, I know everyone always says that, you know, when you come in person, things are a lot more like, whoa, to scale. But it's like, when you, obviously, I'm sure you guys watch this, it looks massive in the videos, but then you come here in person, it's like, look at this entrance. Like, I can't name another park with like a more dramatic entrance than this, walking up a giant set of stairs and then actually going into the castle. So I'm really excited to see what this is about, what it is. I've heard it's an amazing experience with amazing theming, which, going off what we've already seen, doesn't sound wrong in the slightest.
You haven't said anything wrong there.
No. So, oh wow, it's even things like how for the height restrictions, they've just like chalked it into the wall, like a nice chalked that in. I don't know how far we're going to be able to take you in this queue line. This is it. So we'll see you when you come off Mystery Castle. So we've just come off Mystery Castle here at Fantasia, and I tell you, that's actually quite shocked me, that has. I know roughly what it was, but you know, actually going in there, and obviously apparently the cycle changes over at some point, so we're definitely going to have to go back on that at some point this afternoon, whenever that happens, or tomorrow maybe. We are here for 2 days, so 2-day vlog hopefully. But yeah, that is a fantastic flat ride there. So if you don't want spoilers, skip about a minute ahead now to whenever I cut away. But yeah, it is a drop tower in there, but it's more of a shot and drop, so you get, obviously the lighting effects change, and you get shot halfway up, you sort of stop, and then you finish going up to the top. There's like a cool effect scene that plays, and then there's lots of like shotting and lights go off and it shots and drops quite a bit. It's not too long of a cycle, but it's good fun. What do you think, Mr. Josh?
As my first drop tower experience, I was pleasantly surprised. It was quite intimidating getting on, seeing some people get off. But in general, probably one of my most favourite experiences I've had in a flat ride, that's for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, quite the tall ride.
Yeah, just a bit into it. But no, I mean, I think we go this way. I don't really know. We're kind of lost. But at the end of the day, it was a good fun experience, that. And, you know, it does look quite intimidating from the outside, especially if you go in with the knowledge of what it is. But don't be put off it. It's not, if you come in the morning and you do that cycle, it's not too forceful. Decent little bit of airtime, but not like ejector, like let's say like Detonator at Fort Park. Detonator is amazing and still my favourite drop tower. But that's a really fun experience. Don't really know where we're going to go now, but we're heading back through Klugheim. We might head over towards Africa and have a little look over there. Go have a look at Black Mamba and Chapas. So yeah, we'll see you wherever we go.
As we made our way to the Africa section of the park, we, for the first time ever, actually had some luck on our side.
So we was heading towards Chapas and obviously Black Mamba, and we just had to make a quick pit stop because we walked around the corner to what's it called, Colorado Adventure, and we just noticed it's been cycling. So we hopped in the queue. We ended up on the second public train of the day. So that was brilliantly timed. It's got a bit of a queue now. I think we'll have a look. I think it's on 20-30 minutes now. But there she goes. I am brilliantly, and when I say brilliantly, surprised by that. It's like, I've been told by some people, do Colorado Adventure, it's a bit of a hidden gem at this park. And I wasn't expecting it to be as much as a gem as that was. I think that's definitely a debate there to be favourite family coaster. That was brilliant. Yeah, it's up to 15 minutes now, which isn't too bad, but we got it done and dusted. By the time we walked the queue, it finished obviously getting signed off. But yeah, give that a go. That's brilliant, that is. We're second from the back. Definitely a golden seat on there, and it's like, it's so long. Like, it looks like a long coaster when you stood here, but you don't realise, like, there's things like there's indoor elements, there's a pitch black element in there, and it just keeps going and going, and you're like, where's the end? And it just shows up.
Excellent stuff.
What would you like to say, Josh?
Yeah, so being at the back, honestly, I think is probably a good idea because it's quite turny and quite sharp, so you get sort of like a whipping from the front to the back. It's quite good. I really enjoyed that actually. For a family coaster, and there's basically no restraints whatsoever.
Yeah, the lap bars were very loose for us.
So yeah, really good. Would recommend it actually. Yeah. Surprising.
I'll tell you what, I just noticed around here, we got like some drummers. That's fantastic, that, isn't it? That's absolutely brilliant, that. Just having little random bits of entertainment. I mean, it's like, obviously this is our first time walking into Africa. It does genuinely feel like you're in the middle of the Sahara in like this village. It feels really nice, this area, actually. Very well themed. But again, everything about this park, it's like, I haven't found a bad thing to say about it yet. So, I mean, I'm just having a fantastic time. Black Mamba is currently advertised on a 30-minute wait. Yeah, what do you fancy, Josh?
Pit stop.
Pit stop. Good idea. We're going to have a pit stop, and then we'll be back with you guys momentarily.
Soon after finishing our scrumptious snack, we had a little chat about what to do next. Now, the smart thing to do would be to chill on some smaller attractions. However, me and smart do not come in the same sentence, so I logically decided to head to the most intense ride in the park, Talican. This ride is the same as Toxicator at Alton Towers, just this one doesn't soak you like you've just ridden a... However, it makes up with its intensity and impressive flame wall. So as I went to do my best impression of Ferrari's kebab roller, Josh decided he would interact with some of the locals.
Can I say in German?
Yeah.
Eintracht Frankfurt auf die 1.
Nice.
What's your YouTube channel?
It's called Bow Ties and Coasters. Right, I should probably explain why I didn't join Reese on that one. To put it short, I would throw up, right? I am not getting on that and throwing up on like 50 people. It's not happening. Plus I'm a bit of a when it comes to it, but hey, props to Reese for doing it. Honestly, looks so insane, and I'm sure he'll give his review soon.
With Josh's brilliant camera skills on display, and my lunch no longer in my stomach, we reunited and actually decided to check out some of the family attractions Phantasialand has to offer.
There we go, the one and only Joshua Burton right there. But oh my god, if you ever want to have a debate between Tox and Talican, don't, because at the minute with Toxicate's current cycle there is not a debate. Talican there was fantastic, absolutely brilliant supporting flat right there. Oh, straight on it basically. I was a bit worried because when I got into batching, I was told I'd have to go sit round the back, but then he managed to, one of the hosts managed to get a spare seat for me. He was a bit demanding though. I said to him, could I wait for the front? He's there like, no. So I was a bit like, oh, that's nice. But I did get on the front there, so from my ride there on Talican, I really enjoyed that. I think that is, I do prefer that to Tox. That is my favourite permanent flat ride at a theme park now. Just with the fire, I'm so happy the fire effects were on today, because where I stood in the queue line, I couldn't see if they were on or not. But just when you might see it on the POV, when I saw the fire come on, that just put a brilliant smile on my face. Fantastic that. We're going to be heading over to, I have no idea what this area is called, but there is, it's like Winja's Force and the wagon. But we're heading over to the two Mara spinning coasters, which is located in this building, I believe. I think if you just come around the corner here. But apparently they're very unique. It's like a dueling spinning coaster. But yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, this is what I love about doing these new parks, and it's what I recommend to everyone. You know, do your bit of research, get a gist of, you know, like, wait, no, it's over there. it's not over there. That's an entrance to a queue line. But do your research and have a rough idea of everything. But then when you get there on the day, I have the apps to check the queue times, obviously. But I just kind of walk around the park and find things, and then just go like, oh, that's where that's located and stuff. And I think that's like the best way to do it.
Fancy a bit of that, mate?
What, the little frogs?
Oh, mate, go on.
The bouncing bugs at Phantasialand, check it out. #1 operator on bugs. I haven't even operated it yet this season. But yeah, honestly, is this where the spinning coaster is, or is this the play area? I don't know. This might be this is the play area, Josh.
The play area.
We need to go this way, I think.
We're not going into the play area.
We're not going into the play area, as much as I might like to go into play area. I don't. There's like a mascot there. I have no idea. Is this like the entrance? Yeah, it is. It's like a mascot here. Hello. That's cool. Let's go have a look at this indoor area.
Oh, there we go. There's the nutsack ride I was talking about earlier. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what this area is called. But yeah, there it is. Yeah, Winja's Fear and Force. It's the dueling spinning coaster. This does normally get quite a big queue. So we'll go check out the queue times though, alright? It doesn't actually feel that bad in here at the minute. Like, it's not a big crowd level, so we might time this right. Maybe we could get both done, but I'm not forced to get one. Let's go have a look down here. Yeah, there we go. Advertised 40 minutes for Winja's Fear and Force. I think we're going to give it a little go. This is dueling Mara spinning coaster. It's a dueling Mara spinning coaster. I try and take some footage, but as you can see by my face right now, it's very dark in here. So I don't really want to bore you guys with like the ominous shadow figures of me. So I'll get some footage. I'll let you know how our ride is. So I think we're gonna do Fear. We're gonna do Fear. So we'll see how it goes.
After having a little bit of spinning and whizzing, we made our way back to where this adventure began, Rookburgh. This might be the park's smallest area, but makes up for that with the best detail and immersion in the park.
Here we go now, back into Rookburgh. I'm ready to get emotional again because wow, what an area this is. We only spent about 5 minutes in. Indian sugar. I hope British still don't have rule over Rookburgh. No, but what a fantastic area Rookburgh is. It's just so brilliant how you're transported into this steampunk world. And you know, it's like I've said, I've seen this area like recreations in No Limits 2, and you know, it looks mental then, but like actually now, just walking around in the area, just there we go, there goes Fly. What a fantastic area, man.
Yeah.
It's just, this is a passion, man. This is a passion project. And you can tell, you could just tell looking at it that it's had so much love and care brought into it. And I'm just speechless. You know, to have the privilege to be walking here today in a park that, you know, I've wanted to come here since I was a kid. And it's just still unreal to me to be here and to experience it. So we're gonna head on Fly now. Why I've been told it's the best flying coaster in the world. We'll give you our reviews once we get off. So there we are, we just had our absolutely amazing ride there on Fly. I tell you what, it is a good coaster. I do think it's been slightly overhyped for me, Fly, but it was absolutely brilliant. The theming and the effects in there, spot on, perfect. You can't beat it. And yeah, I'd agree, that is the best flying coaster I've ever done. Not much more to say about Fly. It's one of them where you, again, just come here and experience this park. It's absolutely fantastic and brilliant. It's about 2 o'clock now, so I'm going to stop for lunch now. So I have got breakfast. The bread is a bit questionable, to say the least.
breakfast.
Yeah, it's a bit questionable. We got the tomato sauce, and we got the best beverage ever conceived by the Germans, which is Mezzo Mix. Oh my god. I know if you go to like Alton Towers, the Coca-Cola Freestyle Cups, they've got like Mezzo Mix Zero. Please, 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 if you ever come to Germany, try some of this stuff. It is the best beverage ever made. We're going to enjoy our food, give you a little food review, and we'll go from there. Park's closing at 6:30 tonight. They've extended it by half an hour, which I think's there. To be fair, considering it's a peak day today as well, I'm going to be honest, queue times are amazing. Like, I'll give you a rundown. Taron this morning waited like 40 minutes for Fly. We walked on because we used our fast tracks, which are included in our stay. Talican was advertised 10 minutes for me, and I walked straight on to the next cycle. Winja, that was advertised at 40, and I think we waited like 30, 35 in the end. So, pat your back, you know, pat yourselves on the back, guys. Your operations are fantastic here. And it's just, it's so nice just seeing like such a lively park, like just how everyone is just like sat down and having fun. So I don't know what we'll do after this, but I'm going to enjoy my breakfast and we'll give you a little food review in a minute.
While I finish up my breakfast, I would just like to say if you like what you're seeing, please drop a like and subscribe. This video has taken me way longer than it should have to put together, and I have many more videos on the way. Anyways, with that out of the way, back to the vlog.
Right then, so since we last spoke, we've just done a few things. At first, was lovely. Bread was a bit questionable, but other than that,
It was good.
the bread, it was a bit dry, it was very stale. However, the actual breakfast, like sausage itself, fantastic. Really good quality. That's what you want to see from theme park food. Roughly around £7 that was, and I got a drink with that as well.
Yes.
So, yeah, we went on to do mouse and chocolate.
Oh, yeah,
Mouse and chocolate.
Yes.
Which I definitely won on.
You didn't, mate. But okay.
I definitely did. I definitely didn't have a broken gun. No, that's a good little dark ride. Good little fun for the kids. I wouldn't wait any more than 20 minutes for it though, personally. Then just having a little rest. I've had a second ride on Talican. I'll tell you what, people talk about the Toxicator extra flip, but I'll wait in here for someone else who's had an extra flip on Talican. Oh, running intense that was. Facing the wall this time. But yeah, defo better on the front with the fountains and that, but wow. Talican is just stupid intense. Oh, there's the entrance to River Quest.
Oh, right. Well, we found that.
Right, yeah, we've been trying to find River Quest all day, and we've just accidentally found it. Next up, we're going to go find these, there's 2 attractions in China. I don't know where we are. I don't know why we're going this way, because this is back to bloody Mystery Castle.
Is this one of them?
I think that's a restaurant.
Oh, right, okay.
I've walked into a bush. No, let's go back this way. We'll have a look. I'll come back to you because basically apparently there's these two strange dark rides in China, so we're gonna go find them and give them a go because I think there's no one really around here. I think that's strange. What's it called? I've lost my train of thought. No, the very strange dark ride. So I think here we go. This looks like a dark ride. This looks like something. So we'll give you a little thoughts when we come off. It's a shame, obviously, you can't film on rides here at Phantasialand. We did actually have, here we go, Fengzhou Palace. Fengzhou Palace. That's what it's called. We're gonna go on Fengzhou Palace, see what this is all about. I've got no idea what ride system this is. So yeah, we'll see you when we come out. But overall, I do think this is the next area that's going to get a major overhaul. Since I last joined you there, we had a fantastically weird experience in the Chinese area. The two rides in there, I'll go into a bit of details now. There is, what's it called, like the Temple one. I hate it, I can't remember the name. It's a Chroma Madhouse. I think that is the most bizarre madhouse that I've ever done. I mean, that's my 4th one I've done now, and honestly, that was such a strange experience. It was like this story of like, I will give it credit, there was some bits in English in there, so that was nice to hear. Obviously, to be fair, I'll give that is something that is amazing for international visitors here. Most signage is in obviously German, English, French and Dutch, which is fantastic. You know, the fact that the park have thought about a wider European visitor base, and you know, it is something that I do feel like we need to look at back home at a lot of our parks, especially the major ones. You know, now the fact we've got a new Universal Park on the way is going to encourage a lot more European visitors to come visit the UK, the theme park specifically, so that'll be nice to see. The dark ride, on the other hand, I think it has to go down as one of the worst dark rides I have ever done. That was abysmally strange. I would like to see the area of China redeveloped because you can tell it's still from the original years of the park and hasn't really had much of an expansion since then. Again, lovely area to look at and walk around, like any area at this park. I mean, it's just gorgeous, and you know, it says a lot when an area that hasn't been done up really since the 90s, early 2000s, still looks fantastic in the modern day. And I think that's a triumph and testament to how like passionate the owners are of this park. Anyways, if you're wondering where Josh is, he's gone for a little rest back at the hotel. There'll be a separate vlog coming for Hotel Charles Lindenberg. We've got a lovely view from our aeronaut cabin. So I'm going to go meet back up with him now, and we're then going to head back down to do the other side of what's it called, the Mara Spinning Coaster, Fjords or something. I'm so sorry, I have not been remembering any names today. So we'll get Josh, and yeah, we'll go from there. I also had another ride on Taron while he's disappeared, and Talican, as I said earlier. So we're going to go back to Fly and Rookburgh now. We're going to meet up with him there.
With Josh reacquired again, we made our way to Phantasialand's hidden gem, a lift. Yeah, very interesting, I know. But once the doors opened, we was greeted with a theme park classic, a funhouse. And to say it was huge would be an understatement.
Josh, are you ready for this to go bad? Oh, let the kids through. Yeah, let the kids go through. I have got no idea how I'm going to do this with the camera.
Right, I'm giving it a go.
Oh, God. You ready?
How is that harder than like most? Okay, what is this?
Yeah. So anyways, if you haven't figured out, we've ended up on the Funhouse. Honestly, I've got no clue what's going on in here. Oh, I used to love these.
We strippers now.
Whee! Oh shoot! Don't want to break it.
This is more my case. I like this. See Davey, how you doing?
Did you say No, yeah, no way. The picture was literally like, such a bizarre experience. Oh my god. Oh no, Josh, I'm gonna fall over, man.
I actually almost fell over, mate.
Well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh no. Have you done a dungeons before, Josh?
No, I haven't.
They've got like these haunted mirror mazes and it's horrible.
I actually just got jump scared by air blowing off me.
Oh, it's more, wait, right, I'm going this way. Josh has gone that way. Josh is coming my way because he's at a dead end. I think we would have come out there. Where the heck even are we going? I think, is it this way? Oh, I've just been touched by air. What on? Josh, I think there's a dead end. It's a dead end. Or is bouncy. There's no way it keeps going up there. Oh my god, it's a piano. Wait.
So I'm gonna send the backpack down now.
Yeah, there we go. Oh! You gotta lie on your back. Oh my god. See, I come flying out.
Falling over, mate.
There we go, that's the Funhouse thingy ma do, Dad. That was an experience to say the least, oh.
Funhouse now completed, we made our way back to Winja to do the alternate side we missed earlier, which we enjoyed thoroughly. But with that now done, 6:30 had arrived and day one came to an end. So we headed back to Charles Lindenberg Hotel to get a good night's sleep. If you're interested, you can go check out our stay there linked above. Now rested, we were ready to take on day 2.
Good morning there from day 2 here at Phantasialand. And we're going to be starting off the day with a ride on the one and only Black Mamba. Good old B&M in that. Really excited to do this, we didn't get to do this yesterday. And that's what today's going to be all about, missing all the things that we didn't get to do, some of the smaller attractions, as well as finishing off and having some revise on our favourite attractions.
With a walk-on ride on Black Mamba completed, we made our way to the park's second hidden gem, the Deep in Africa Adventure Trail. And an adventure it certainly is, as one wrong step will leave you soaked. So enjoy me and Josh as we put our amazing athletic skills to the test.
Right, oh yeah. Right. We might get a little soggy here, but this is the only way through, Josh.
Hell yeah.
I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Oh, I've made it. Josh, make it. Oh no. Oh, I think he might get wet. Oh, and literally by the skin of his teeth. Oh, I tell you what, this is fun to do while filming. It's like the Funhouse, so if you haven't watched yesterday's vlog, check out, they've got a sick Funhouse here at Phantasialand.
This one, mate.
Oh my god. What on earth is this? I'll tell you what, it's a good thing I've spent a lot of time on treetop climb at Fantasia recently. Oh my goodness. Right. Oh, nearly slipped that. This is a bit interesting, isn't it? Oh. I think you get a bit soggy because look at that, that's like knee height. That's not even like what's it called? Like toe height. That is full knee height water. Oh. It's like a balance beam. Oi. Oh my word. Right, today I'm going in the small kids bed because I can.
I've got to do it.
Like Phantasia. Stop me. Oh my god, Josh is coming up.
Alright, can you take this?
Yes. Right. Welcome to us. What on earth? Can I stand in here? No, I've got to crouch down. Oh my word. What have I got myself into? I actually have no idea what is going on. Nice little house this, isn't it? Oh my god, Josh has got up as well. I don't know how. Do get some very nice views of Black Mamba here. Like, look at that. That is absolutely lovely.
Black Mamba though.
That is brilliant. I might take some shots real quick.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Oh my god. So, there's like a giant slide you've got to get on to get out. Oh my god. Right. I'm gonna try and get on this, but I'm not gonna promise it's gonna do well.
Try.
Oh. Right. You might want to put your back on your belly. Here we go. Oh no. Oh my word. There comes Josh. What a fun experience that was.
One phone call to my chiropractor later, it was time to cool off. And by cool off, I mean get waterboarded. So we made our way over to the park's two water rides, these being Chapas and River Quest. Chapas has to be the best log flume style attraction I have done, with its impressive theming, tech, and unforgettable music.
There we go then, it's just gone 10 o'clock and it is time for us to get extremely wet. We are going on Chapas here. This is the steepest drop on a log flume in the world. Manufactured by Intamin. Looks absolutely fantastic. I love the theming around this Mexico area. It's just so nice and just brilliant. It's perfectly immersive. And here we go into the queue line for Chapas. Advertised 20 minutes. I reckon that's realistic. With being the pre-queue this morning. Are we excited to get very moist, Josh?
I am so excited to get moist.
We are going to get soaked. When I came down here yesterday, there were people coming off absolutely drenched. So hopefully we'll come back in one piece. But to be fair, it is really warm today. It's going to be about 25 degrees. So I think a light cooling in the morning should help us out for the day. So see you when we come off Chapas. Oh, there we go. Just got a nice moist ride there on Chapas. Tell you what, that was actually brilliant, that log flume. Fantastic fun elements, good variety of theming and things to look at. And it's basically the perfect amount, I'd say, for a park like this. You get decently wet, but you're not soaked to say. You're near soaked though. Anyways, we're up for round 2 for water rides now. We're going on River Quest.
Hell yeah.
I'm looking forward to this. It's got one of the most bizarre drops on a rapids I have ever seen. And I assume you get pretty wet on it. So we're getting the soakings done this morning, so we dry out for tonight. So see you when you come off River Quest. Tell you what a fantastic ride River Quest was there. That's completely blown me away. It's things like, I know roughly about things, but there's just some things you don't know about. And going on things like River Quest for the first time there, what a shot that was. There was so much more to it than I was expecting. Multiple drops on there. Very good, what's it called? Very, very good theming, etc. We then had another ride on Taron. Brilliant ride, Taron. As always. I'm going to be heading now onto Talican. Once again, as I did yesterday. Fantastic suspended topspin. This is put you in some off-ride footage now. Right then, so we just enjoyed a lovely ride there on Winja once again yesterday. I tell you what, having another ride on this made me realise that is such an underrated coaster. I had no one talking about it. It's absolutely brilliant. Great forces, great elements, and if you get the right balance, you get a really good spin on there. Next up, I think we're going to be trying out Crazy Bass. Now this is a VR roller coaster, I believe manufactured by Vekoma. Advertised 35 minutes. Let's give it a whirl. Oh, it's a long queue line. We'll see you when you come off. We'll give you some thoughts on Crazy Bats. We're so getting queue jumped. Well, what a fantastic surprise that was. Crazy Bats was a brilliant little family coaster. And like I said, I'm quite shocked considering the stigma that roller coasters with VR have in the modern age. You know, there's barely any of them left anymore. That was brilliantly surprising, you know. The VR quality on that, I mean, the only other VR experience I've done is the Phantom of the Opera experience at Europa Park, that was it. And that wasn't good at all, if I was brutally honest. But Crazy Bats, the quality, it was mental. Like, I could see everything clearly. The animation was like near movie level. So there obviously has been a budget put into that, and I think that's why that'll last a good few more years. Again, it's something that the park does need to look in for. Obviously, it used to be like themed to a space station for most of its life, and you can tell that when you like look at the trains in there, and like you can clearly see they've just basically tried to cover up that theming, which for Phantasialand standards is lazy in my eyes. But at the same time, I'll give them the pass because the budget went on the VR quality, which is the most important thing when you do a VR coaster. And I think that is why that is like so popular here. It was advertised 35, I think wait 30. Again, another thing we've been discussing all weekend, there's only been like one, maybe twice, where I've waited full time that's been advertised. I've never waited longer. Oh, actually, RiverQuest this morning. There was a technical delay on RiverQuest, we think, so
That's acceptable.
that is acceptable, especially when everything else has had no operational issues. If you want a comparison though, Towers today, I've seen a photo from on Instagram and about half the bloody major coasters are closed. So that just shows you the difference between a park like Alton Towers, which is our premier theme park, and this, which is one of them here. It is just baffling in my eyes. We're gonna head now over to Fly in a minute to use our second fast passes that we got given with our hotel stay. Hopefully we'll get front row. Don't think we will, but I could dream of front row Fly and Fly. So we'll see you over in Rookburgh. Right then, so when we last left off, I just come off Fly. Tell you what, that was a fantastic ride on Fly. Back row, row 10 I think there on Fly. Actually brilliant that. I was a bit like yesterday, I loved it, but I wasn't sure. But like that second ride on the back, so forceful and intense, good bits of airtime for a flying coaster. It's actually brilliant that, definitely the best flying coaster I've ever done with that, hands down. We then just went over to Rake in Klugheim, and yeah, it's a Vekoma boomerang. At the end of the day, that's it. Get your Craig, get it done, don't wait any more than 20 minutes. It was advertised 25, I think we waited 10 at most there. The next up on the list, we're going back on Mystery Castle, advertised 15 minutes. Now I know you're probably wondering, why are you going back on Mystery Castle? You did it yesterday, you spoke about it a bit. I believe I mentioned it, but if I was wrong, I'm sorry. I might not mention it, I don't know, you'll have to go check out the vlog if I did. But this has got 2 different cycles on it. At 2 o'clock it changes over. So we did the morning cycle yesterday, and today we're going to come do the afternoon cycle. I'll give you our thoughts on cycle 2 when we get out, because I've heard this one's a bit better. It's a bit shorter, but it's a bit better. So, see you when we come off. Mystery Castle. What an entrance that is. It's actually fantastic.
At this point, we had completed all major attractions at Phantasialand and just decided to enjoy the afternoon off camera. But to this day, I cannot deny Phantasialand is just on a new level when it comes to innovations, creativity, and just good old fun. And I cannot recommend it enough. Our total cost for this trip was about £400 to £500, but we did stay on site, so if you can find accommodation nearby, you could probably do it a lot cheaper. So here are my final thoughts on the park.
So that brings us to the end of this video here from Phantasialand in Germany. Now, I think the biggest question of today is this the best theme park in the world? And I'd have to say, yes. This is just mind-boggling. Like, the love and care in this park. Like, for me personally, I know there are plenty other parks out there that could be up for debate, but in my opinion, there's absolutely nothing that will beat this thing for me, or at least that I might be able to visit. You know, if you want to look at something like as good as this, you got to go to like East Asia and that. But it definitely in Europe the best theme park I've ever been to. Goes by. Wow, what a day we've had. It's been amazing just finally getting to come to this absolute bucket list park of mine I've wanted to visit for God knows how many years now. Would you like to say anything, Mr. Joshua?
I can't say much. You've covered it basically all. Honestly, big step up from what we've got in England. For sure.
Absolutely. I mean, I know everyone's talking about Universal at the minute and everyone's saying that Merlin need to up their game. I don't even think that. I just think it'd be nice if we get a proper new original park such as this here, like at Phantasialand. It's just brilliant.
And my thoughts still stayed the same. That was until my next big adventure occurred.
Today we're at Efteling and I'm really excited to experience this park. It's a very different park from what I've been told. I have no words.
That was the best thing I've ever been on in my whole entire life. We hit Rob on the yellow car. Oh no!
I'm going to enjoy this. So you guys in a minute.